Hey everyone, I'm going to show you two really powerful features in Nansen that allows you to personalize your experience. We'll first start with custom labels. As the name implies, this allows you to give custom labels to an address to give you insights that maybe our labels don't offer, or to personalize your experience so that you can make the most out of your experience here. So I'm using this address here, snotty.eth, and I can see the labels that we've provided them. We can see they're a 90-day smart DEX trader. If I look at their token balances, I can see that they hold a significant amount of Pepe. So what I'm really interested in is in Pepe for this example, and I'm going to change the name of the address here. I'm going to call it Pepe Smart Money Whale. And then I'm also going to add an additional label here to say that they're a meme coin trader. Because this address is a top address, I'm going to add the wallet to my watch list, and I'm going to save the labels. And like that, I've added custom labels to this address, so I know if I ever see this address throughout Nansen, I'll see the Pepe Smart Money Whale instead of their previous Smart Money label. And I can also see the wallet label here that says meme coin trader. So let's just see what this looks like outside of the entity profiler for this address. As we know, they're a top trader balance holder for the token Pepe. We go to Smart Money. I'm going to sort by balance. And now you can see the custom label here. So we can see that the Smart Money Whale here holds 83 billion Pepe. And there's been a change of just under $600,000 in the last 7 days. This is quite cool. And you can imagine that once you populate all these addresses with custom labels, if you find addresses that are interesting, maybe they're buying early, maybe they're selling, maybe there's interesting behavior, you can add labels to this. And we can see what this looks like in our watch lists. So our watch list is the second feature that I want to highlight today. And this shows all the addresses that you have saved for many different reasons. So as you can see here, we have the address, the Pepe Smart Money Whale we saw earlier with the custom label, and you can also add notes. So let's say we can add a note here saying they're a top smart money whale for Pepe. So that whenever I go back to my watch list, I can see that this address is interesting because of this reason here. As you can see here, we can see all different types of addresses here based on their wallet behavior. For example, in this example, I have this address here, Binance.eth, as an interesting DEX trader. And I can see why they're interesting. So if I go to the edit section here, they traded a significant amount for Ribbon and they managed to recoup their initial investment. I can just quickly go back to that address here and see what they're doing. You can also do interesting things throughout Nansen with custom labels. For example, you can set custom alerts specifically for type of custom labels. So let's say in this example, you're interested in these interesting DEX traders that you've labeled. So these are addresses that I personally labeled that are profitable or doing interesting things through decentralized exchanges. I will then set up the smart alerts for all the addresses within that interesting DEX trader label so that when they're doing interesting moves, I can see what they're doing in real time. I can also, for example, go to token gold mode and filter for custom label to see if there's any labels or addresses that I'm interested in within that token so I can do some research. I think these features are really, really powerful and really do make your experience on Nansen so much better, as by personalizing these addresses, you can kind of make your own alpha and from there see the results of those addresses and see what they're doing in real time. I use them, I love them very much, and hopefully you benefit from them too. If you have any other questions about how custom labels or our watch list works, please reach out to us on Twitter or send us an email at support@nansen.ai.